promise I'm gonna speak up when I hop about to cut. I promise I'm gonna speak up when I hop about to cut. I promise I'm gonna speak up when I hop about to cut. I promise I'm gonna make a scene. Got lights, cameras, action, but I promise that I won't be.
And it goes a little something like
You all summer and after I'll keep you.
Hello, literates. I'm brittwriterly, and welcome back to Writer's Ambition. For those of you who've been hanging in since episode 1, you're a real one. And for those of you who just finding my humble channel, welcome. We hope you stay a while. So it is the October, it's the October Honesty. So for those of you who missed what was last month? September Honesty, for the rest of the year, I'm focusing on like fourth quarter goals. So I'm not going to do new goals month by month. I'm just working towards particular goals for the rest of the year. So to remind you, those goals are finishing hashtag third fantasy, finishing hashtag first romance, nailing down the genealogy across my fantasy series, which for those of you who've been in for a while, you know we're interconnected familially, and then to finalize or clarify the magic system for Tales of Eliza Black, which is pretty much the last frontier for that project. I cannot believe it's almost done. Tales of Eliza Black is literally as old as this channel. Not that this channel is old, but like I started Tales of Eliza Black when I started my channel, so it's so cool to see that go from a little interlude, like flash fiction series to a full-length speculative fiction novel. Wow. So, okay, October goals, and I'll be quick for both of our sakes. It's also the end of the day. It's 6:19. I have a meeting in 10 minutes with my critique partner, and I feel just all over the place. I've done like huge shifts in what I've been working on throughout the day. So I'm like, okay, from a creative project to working on my teaching portfolio to now doing this, and then having to go to not later in 10 minutes, going to working on hashtag third fantasy. So I'm like, ooh, mercy. I'm all over the place today, but that's okay. We're here together. Okay. So what I did October was I'm at the end of Act 2 for hashtag third fantasy. Yay! I'm at the end. I think one more scene will put me squarely in Act 3. I'm really excited about that. I'm at 60,000 words. My goal for the first draft of hashtag third fantasy is 80,000. I think that's about how long a third act is. So I'm really, really excited that I'm so close to being done with this project, and we're just about in November, so I have 2 months to finish Act 3, and then maybe go back and try to put some stuff in place. I don't know yet. If I have time. I really, really, really want to finish hashtag third fantasy during NaNoWriMo, so that's going to be the goal. And if I do get through the whole first draft during NaNoWriMo, then in December I would either put it go ahead and just call it done and write some like notes for the second draft before I put it away. Or I would take that time to go back in and change for those of you who remember that I was like, oh, I think I want to shift the magic system a little bit. I would go back and incorporate those shifts into the first half of the book. There are a couple of little things that I'm like, I could do this and I could do that. But honestly, I think that they are fine to be second draft concerns. And so I'm going to try, I think what I need to do, like what I should do organizationally speaking, as far as like priority, is try to finish hashtag third fantasy during NaNoWriMo, and then focus in December, Lord willing, on hashtag third fantasy, hashtag first romance. Speaking of hashtag first romance, I'm so glad you asked. Okay. I am nearly at the midpoint for hashtag first romance. What? It's crazy. Development. A couple of things. I don't want to tarry long in this video, though. I'm supposed to be trying to make these videos shorter for so many reasons. Okay, what to tell y'all? I know the suspense is killing you. So I'm almost at the midpoint. Before, it was a single POV, and I was trying for the first time to write a story in third person past tense, which is the tense and the perspective that lots of stories are told in. Honestly, like, that's kind of like the default. I usually write in first person present because it just feels more immediate and compelling to me. And so I was like, let me try to do this new thing. I'm not sure if I regret that or not. I think I'm moving towards regret. Once again, this video featuring my pipes. Anyway, so I'm near the midpoint, which is like exciting, but I'm also like nearing the midpoint and like, do I want this POV? Do I want to do first person instead of third? Because I'm reading a lot of romance right now, and a lot of it is in first person, and I'm like, well, dang. So I don't know. I don't know. I actually am going to be talking to my critique partner about that tonight because I sent her a chapter of, I sent her chapter 1 in first person and in third person. So I'm going to see today her thoughts on each. So I guess I'll get back to y'all about that in November, Lord willing. But we'll see tonight. I'm like, don't make a decision yet. Get some reader reaction and then go from there. Because it could be written either way. I want to know which one seems more compelling though. So we'll see. But that's something that I've been knocking around with. And then also I'm added 2 POV. So it's not just the female main character, but there's 2 male main characters because it's a love triangle. And I don't want people to know which one she's going to choose yet. So I gave both of the points of the triangle of POV, one so that you can't tell which one is more important. Because if I only get the one that she's going to end up with the POV, then you know she's going to be with him. So I had to give them both POVs to keep the mystery alive. And then also, what was the second reason that I gave them both the POV? I don't remember. It was mostly so that y'all wouldn't know which one. Oh, no. Also because I want the reader to pick sides. I'm a huge fan of ship wars. And so I wanted the reader to be like, oh, I like this one, or oh, I like this one. So I want to give readers a chance to get in both guys' heads. And I'm glad that I did that. It is taking me to my word count faster. And so I'm just like, should I up the word count, which would take me dang near being out of novella territory. So I'm like, I don't want to do that. Or should I just move the plot along faster through these guys' POV? And I think I'm leaning towards that. So we'll see. It's the first draft. So I'm gonna let it do what it do and focus and like clean stuff up in second draft. But that's where I am with hashtag first romance. I am learning the genre. The Romancing the Beat by Gwen Hayes has been very helpful. Continues to be helpful to like remind me of the differences between romance and anything else. It's just a different structure and a different conceptualization of what should be privileged in the story and what should be secondary. It's the reverse of everything that I usually do. And so I'm like, what'd you say again, Gwen? Oh yeah, it's about the person, not the event. All right, let me refocus. So it's been a challenge, but a welcome one. And so I'm really excited about hashtag first fantasy. I can't wait to tell y'all more about that story, but it's all going really well. I'm making steady progress. I'm feeling very, very confident about my ability to reach my goals by the end of the year. So that's it. That's all. If you made it this far in the video, comment. Oh, I wish I could say like comment. I don't know what to have y'all comment. If you made it this far in the video, put a flower emoji in the chat. How about that? If you made it this far in the video, put a flower emoji. Until next time, I will see y'all later days. Bye bye.